go ahead and try this chicken schnitzel. I begin by setting up my workstation. I usually like to take a grocery bag, cut it up, lay it out on the counter so that I can work on it. I take 2 eggs and beat it in a bowl until nice and fluffy, and I'm gonna use it as my egg wash. I'm also gonna pour some breadcrumbs that I made at home into the second bowl. Then I lay out 7 pieces of thinly sliced chicken breast. Even though it's thinly sliced, I still prefer to pound it out so that it's very, very thin. And be careful, I overpound this one, and so when I pick it up, it actually breaks into 2 pieces. The goal is to have very, very thin piece of meat in breadcrumbs without damaging the actual meat itself. See how it broke? So then I proceed to pound out the other ones only on one side because the pieces are already pretty thin. Once your chicken is thinned out, you're ready to start seasoning it. I begin with salt and black pepper, and I also add the rest of the seasoning to the breadcrumbs. I begin with basil, parsley, smoked paprika, and oregano. Then I put the chicken pieces in the egg wash, which will allow everything to stick to it. It's called a universal. Now that the pan is ready and starting to heat up, I first put the meat in the egg wash, and then the egg wash allows everything else to stick to the chicken. I can put it in the breadcrumbs, and it's gonna get all the breadcrumbs to stick to its surface, and I put it in one layer in the pan. The pan should be nice and hot by this point, and I literally cook the chicken for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. It should get beautiful golden color. Once it's cooked, I take it off and I put it on parchment paper and paper towel to absorb any extra oil from the pan. Then I go ahead and do the second batch of the 3 pieces I have left. And while they're cooking, I clean up my station, take care of the bowls, and then look how nicely I just fold up the paper and throw it out. I can wipe the counter with Clorox wipe, and I am done. Now, look how beautiful the schnitzel is, and look at the nice thin layer of chicken to the crust around it, and dinner's done.